Alright, hello everyone. My name is Sarafi. I'm happy to meet you all. And today we are going to be continuing on with our Dragoon plays. Our Dark Magician plays, I mean. I have gotten everything set up properly. I've been messing with the deck, I've been testing some combos, and I've settled on a list, and we're going to play this list at least through gold. Might make some adjustments here and there. At some point, I will probably try and get it down to 40 cards, because I just prefer 40 cards. Okay, let's start. So, we will activate Shining Sarcophagus. And we'll use its effect to grab our Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. Discard Rod, because we're going to need it back anyway. Dark Magician, the Magician's Apprentice, grab the Shining Sark. Oh wait, never mind. We searched Magician Girl, so we did not actually get the Dark Magician. That's fine. Set 1 activates the Gaze of Timaeus. Make Timaeus the United Dragon. And we'll pass. 1903, whoever subscribed, thank you very much, appreciate it. Do. Normal summon Aurora Wing. Uh-oh. It's gonna be a Ragnafinity deck? Set 1. Nope, it is just more bots with bot stuff. Our opponent is killing time. Just waiting. Alright. Love bots. We will get through it though. The bots are a pain. For live viewers, sorry you guys are seeing nothing at the moment. This bot is just not wanting to end his turn. Kind of a problem. We must make 3 Dragoons even if it is suboptimal. Why? You know what? We have plans for this sort of thing. The opponent should have lost the match by now. Oh, never mind. The opponent is a bot, so they are able to just click and just wait. They're like, this is the reason why. This is the reason why he's climbed so high, because he basically just stalls out his turn, and then people like surrender because they just want to get to the next game. The bots in gold are all like that. The only way they get through silver is by annoying people who aren't willing to wait. Hello, Raphael Wilkes 97 and Vegito Blue 5905. Welcome to the stream. All right, hopefully we are up against not a bot now. All right, first things first. $2410. That does not bode well for it being a bot. Let's go ahead and activate Preparation of Rites. No Ash. Any Droll? No Droll. Okay. Magician Souls. Special Summon Dark Magician. Hey, how's it going, man? I just subbed to your channel. Thank you. I appreciate you subscribing. Hope you are enjoying the stream. K9 is Zuna. That is unfortunate. Duel Link's just not fun anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean Kaiju Links. It's true, though. Alright, we special summon Dark Magician. Izuna is going to send a K9 card from the deck to the graveyard, which is going to be the Lupus. Alright, we normal summon Magician's Rod. Magician's Rod, grab the Soul card. I was going to activate Rescue Ace Impulse to special summon a Rescue Ace monster from the deck. Unfortunate. Lupus's effect. I'll allow that. My opponent is going to get a Rude Awakening in a second. Add the Soul Servant to hand. That triggers the fire attacker's effect so that they can add 2 cards. Then they discard a card. Okay. Alright, we activate the Soul Servant. Holy Sue as well. Reveal a Dark. That's kind of scary. If they have Holy Sue and they can just take control of my monster randomly, that's going to be very frustrating, but what are the odds they have another fire monster? Probably not. Very high. Lupus's effect. Alright, we will absolutely impulse that. Alright. Dark Magician gets banished. We special summon the Dark Magician of Destruction. Dark Magician of Destruction, grab the... Alright, Holly Sue is gone. That means we don't have to worry about him taking one of our monsters. Grab another copy of Gaze of Timaeus. Alright. Time to link summon. Predaplant Verte Anaconda. I was going to draw a card. We're going to chain Gaze of Timaeus. Ancient sorcerer with eyes of red, I invoke your ancient power! Red Eyes Dark Dragoon! I activate Predaplant Verte Anaconda's effect. I pay 2,000 life points. Stand tall! Red Eyes Dark Dragoon! So, you wanted to summon some monsters during my turn, huh? Red Eyes Dark Dragoon will destroy your canine lupus and it'll actually get banished for once. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon's effect. Let's destroy that Izuna as well. Set one card. Activate the Illusion of Chaos. We'll grab the Magician Souls. Pass turn. Let's see. What is our option here? Yeah, we'll wait for right now. Opponent's gonna activate Jokel. Reveal Holly Sue. No. Holly Sue's effect. No. Double Gooner, this is crazy, yep. Opponent's going to draw a card to replace the two cards they just hand-ripped themselves with. Go ahead. Alright. I was going to activate Vanquish Soul Jiao Long's effect. Okay. I barely sneak in and there's two Dragoons already. This is Dark Magician Gaming. Linking to Rock of the Vanquisher. We are up against the best deck in the format, Canine Vanquish Soul, and we're treating them like kids. Add a Vanquish Soul monster from graveyard to hand. He's going to get back his Holly Sue. He's desperate. Set one. Set 2. Battle. Vanquish Soul Zhao Long's attacks. We take 19. They can't even Zeus us, boys. We destroyed all their level 5s. They can't make an Xyz monster. I activate the gaze of Timaeus. Ancient sorcerer with eyes of red, I invoke your great and terrible power! Red Eyes Dark Dragoon! My turn. I activate Red Eye's Dark Dragoons effect. Sure, you can special summon a Vanquish Soul from your hand. DM might actually be a decent rogue deck now. That's the idea. Oh, are you going to destroy all cards on the field? Oh no, whatever will I do? How am I going to stop you destroying all cards on the field? Oh wait, hold on. Vanquished soul monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects this turn. Oh, I actually do have to negate that, actually. It's not just his Dust Devil that's preventing them from being destroyed. The jump from the Battle and Boxer stream to this is hilarious. Nice. Sure, you can Holly Sue. It's fine. Yeah, you can Borger too. Go right ahead. Go on. Do whatever you want to do. Use up all your card effects. I don't care. Special summon your Holly Sue. Dragoon, destroy Burger. 25. Sure, bro. Go ahead. Oh, you get a special? Oh, you just get a special? Yeah, go ahead. Go on. Do whatever you want. Dragoon effect. They just didn't believe in the heart of the cards, chat. One second. I just need to pull something up real quick. I just want to show you guys something real quick. Just real quick, if I could, let me just quickly put this on the screen. Oh, if I could just display capture. Let's take a look. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in here. Right. You know. Let's just zoom in on that real quick, and then let's get back to the stream, chat. All right. Which version is better for Black Mage, Shining Sark, or Branded? I love the Shining Sark version. I don't think Branded does enough. Are you guys tuned in? And in the first duel that was serious, you got 3 Dragoons, so there was no clickbait in this title. Activate Future Silence. Grab Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. Activate Preparation of Rites. Holy Sue. Alright, whatever. We'll Perulia now. Okay. Stop interrupting me. Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice effect. Grab Shining Spark. Activate Shining Spark. Shining Spark effect. Grab Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic. Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic's effect. Special summon. Special summon the Dark Magician of Destruction. Dark Magician of Destruction's effect. Grab the Gaze of Timaeus. Illusion of Chaos's effect. Grab the Magician's Rod. Put the Illusion of Chaos back. We're being very patient here. Magician's Rod. Grab the Soul Servant. Activate Soul Servant. Put Gaze of Timaeus on the top of your deck. Now, for those of you who don't know how Shining Spark works, Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice, her name is treated as Dark Magician Girl when she's summoned by her own effect. So now we get to draw 2 cards. Soul Servant, too good. Now we have a Ghost Bell. Downloaded the game, did the PvE rookie rank, all the SR crafting, still need 600 dust for the Dark Magician deck. Should I just re-roll? Downloaded the game, did the PvE rookie rank. How much dust did you get? How many gems did you get? You should have gotten about 9,000. Hello, Seth Allen. Welcome to the stream. Summon the Chorozo. She's going to take control of my monster. Okay. Unfortunate. I'm going to pitch the Dark Magician Girl. We don't need her. Summon the Diabell Star of the Black Witch. Diabell Star of the Black Witch. Set the Deception. Activate Deception. Follow the day 1 video. Only got 4 URs from the SR crafting. You did all of that. You did like 100 and you did 100 deck cards from the deck, and you only got 4 URs. That's really unlucky. So yeah, you could just re-roll in that case. Sorry to hear it. But you should check out my most recent video that I just uploaded. Hold on, let me get you the link. So I changed the deck list a little bit. So when you're trying to go for the deck, follow this deck list instead of the one that was in the day 2 video, okay? That way you can make sure that you get all the right URs. Alright, we activate the Hallowed Azamina. Summon the Murasiliago. Murasiliago effect. Grab the Wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils. Activate the Gaze of Timaeus. Yeah, we're just gonna special summon Dragoon. Now we link 2 into the Paraplant Verte Anaconda. Activate the Hallowed Azamina. Return this to the hand. Alright. Activate Hallowed Azamina. Oops. Messed up. Failed to get a card. That's okay. Alright, we fusion summon Dragoon. Activate Wanted's effects. Draw a card. Set 1. Dragoon effects. Destroy the Holisu. Oh, I could called by Holisu, so we can't Holisu next turn. That's fine. Alright, we toggle on. Now check this out, guys. So when you summon a monster with Gaze of Timaeus, it only lasts for 1 turn. But what we can do is we can Gaze of Timaeus, and we summon Master of Chaos. And now Master of Chaos gets back the Dragoon that we sent to the graveyard. We're also going to attribute this Chirozzo so that we don't take damage. That also gets back another card in our hand for us to discard for Dragoon. Bam! Alright. Bring it on. I got 3 Omnis, you got 5 cards in hand. Some Canine players play Dogoran because it's a fire monster and they need fire monsters, but most of them would not play Dogoran, so I'm pretty... Yeah. 2 Canines in a row. 2 Vanquished Soul Canines in a row, and both of them scrapped. Standby phase. Perulia. Anytime they summon from the hand, we draw a card. Thrust. Okay, so we can set a card. Set Imperm. Meh. Not the most problematic thing in the world. Activate Petting Sesor. Petting Sesor's effect. We will imperm his imperm in the imperm column to assert dominance. This is how you make people uninstall. Remember, chat, you have two options. You can either win or you can be a bully. Would you rather beat someone one time or beat them so badly they never play the game again, and then you're just better on the ladder?
This is why people don't want to play this game.
Yes, that's fine. As long as no one else plays the game, I'm the best by default. Alright, we activate Preparation of Rites. Okay, grab the Illusion of Chaos. Alright, next we activate Future Silence. We activate it in the imperm column to add insult to injury. We know there's an imperm there. He has no target, so he wants to negate, he can't. Grab the Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. Activate Illusion of Chaos. Grab the Magician's Rod. Normal summon Magician's Rod to bait the imperm. I'd rather them not come back as a stun player. Look, have I created a stun player or two in my career? Almost certainly. But that's a small price to pay for being the best. Alright, we discard the Soul Servant to special summon Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice effect, we draw our card. He's going to impermanent in response. So we have to chain our Soul Servant here. I can't chain Soul Servant. Why could I not change Soul Servant? That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, I can still activate Soul Servant? Oh, its name is... Wait. Its name is still Dark Magician Girl, even though it got negated? That's crazy. Why is it like that? Okay, well, you know, whatever. We don't question things, chat. We just summon Diabellstar. Diabellstar, the Black Witch. The name effect is from the hand? I guess it's a lingering effect. Madolce Dessert. Target 2 effect monsters on the field. Return those effect monsters to the extra deck. Okay. So he returns my Diabellstar to the hand, which is fine. I can just tribute it from the hand. He summons Mini Meowcaroons, which has no effects. Okay. You can't chain Soul Servant because spells that activate in the graveyard are ignition effects. Ah, I see. Alright, activate Hallowed Azumina. We're going to activate Hallowed Azumina in the imperm column. Target one face-up card your opponent controls and one Madolce monster you control. Negate the effects, and if you do, return that monster to the hand. Alright, sure. Now he has completely outed his own board. Okay. Well, we're going to activate Soul Servant then. Preparation of Rites. Get back our Illusion of Chaos. Summon the Dark Magician of Destruction. Dark Magician of Destruction, we're going to grab the Magician Souls. Magician Souls effect. Come on back, Dark Magician. Time to battle. Dark Magician of Destruction attacks directly. Now I activate the Gaze of Timaeus. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Attack directly. Dark Magician attacks! Dark Magic attack! 3-0. 1902, whoever just unsubscribed, I do apologize. Whoo! Now this is Dark Magician Gaming. Going first again. Let's see. People say, you know, Serafi, why are you so much happier when you're playing Master Duel than Duel Links? Maybe it's because the coin actually works, and I don't go second 11 games in a row. Okay, we are good at 4,000. Looks like. All right, we're gonna have to hope that he doesn't ash here because we don't really have a play if he ashes. Droll? No droll. Okay. Illusion of Chaos effect. Grab the Magician Souls. Magician Souls pitch the Dark Magician. Special summon Dark Magician. Normal summon Magician's Rod, Magician's Rod's effect. Grab the Soul Servant. Activate Soul Servant. Do you have the new Dark Magician trap in your deck? Also, drop a Dragoon and add Magia. I'm not going to drop a Dragoon to add Magia. Why would I do that? No, I don't. I'm not playing the new Dark Magician trap. I don't feel like it's necessary. Alright, we pitched the Hallowed Azamina. Special summon Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. Grab the Shining Sarcophagus. Activate Shining Sarcophagus. Shining Sarcophagus grabs the Dark Magician, the Master of Black Magic. Alright, we banish. Summon Demod. Demod effect. Grab another Gaze. Bloom and Glory. Baron de Fleur. Activate the Gaze of Timaeus. Special summon Master of Chaos. Master of Chaos effect. Bring back the Choroza. Voice acting everything? Absolutely. Synchro summon. The 5-signer dragons become 1! Level 12! Crimson Dragon! Crimson Dragon's effect. It transforms into a dragon of my choosing. Take my revenge! Level 10 Bestial Dispater! Bestial Dispater's effect. I bring back the Dark Magician of Black Magic. Baron de Fleur targets the Dark Magician of Black Magic and destroys it. Dark Magician of Black Magic revives itself. Then we get to set the Gaze of Timaeus. I link summon. Predaplant Verte Anaconda's effect. We pay 2,000. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Pass turn. I activate the Gaze of Timaeus. I was going to activate Future Silence now. That's fine, I think. Grab Dark Magician Girl, yep. Ancient Sorcerer with Eyes of Red, I invoke your great and terrible power! The ruler of the Inferno! Red Eyes Dark Dragoon! Magician's Rod, tribute the Dark Magician. Return to the hand. Now we can Ash. I love this deck. This is so much fun. Normal Summon Rod. Rod effects. We will Ash that. Dark Magical Circle. He's still got 3 cards in hand. One of them is Dark Magician Girl, so we'll have to discard a card. Yeah, I'll Baron that. He can't target Dragoon with that, but it's fine. I don't really want him to get rid of my Baron either. Discard a card. There's Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. She gains attack points. Dragoon, kill her. And there we go. See, now this is what we need. Alright, so Raphael Wilkes. How am I supposed to summon Magia? What are you talking about? How am I summoning Magia in Dark Magician? That's weird. Alright, well we have Perulia Fualos, which is not great. Do I pitch Imperm to draw a card? I think I do pitch Imperm. It's still interruption. Link 2, Miasma Necromancer. Miasma Necromancer's effect. Discard Perulia. Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice effect. I activate the continuous spell Shining Sarcophagus. Shining Sarcophagus' effect. And I activate my quick play spell card, Future Silence. Join the duel. Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic. Dark Magician of Destruction's effect. Grab the Soul Servant. Activate Soul Servant. Let's draw 2. Nice, we drew Ash. That's pretty good. Synchro Summon. Bloom in Glory! Baron de Fleur! Activate the Gaze of Timaeus. Summon Master of Chaos. Master of Chaos revives Chirozzo. Synchro into Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon tags into Bestial Despotter. Add Illusion of Chaos. Make sure you have the... Add Illusion of Chaos. Make sure you have the Goddess card that can substitute for a fusion and bam Magia on the field. So you need to play the Secrets of Dark Magic spell card as a fusion card. Then you also need to play Goddess with the Third Eye. How are you searching Goddess with the Third Eye? So Goldmine, you have 3 options for... Actually, you have 4 options. You have 4 options for Canine. You can play Cyber Dragon Canines, you can play Crystron Canines, you can play Vanquish Soul Canines, or you can play Pure Canines. Dark Magical Circle is not a non-targeted banish. What are you talking about? You're just trolling me now. Dark Magical Circle. Hold on. Alright. Display capture. If a Dark Magician is normal or special summoned to your field, you can target one card your opponent controls and banish it. There is nothing non-targeted about Dark Magical Circle. Try again. It's Rise Fusion, I guess. What's the difference between Pure and Sidra? Those sound interesting to me. Obviously, Cyber Dragons is another set of level 5 monsters. So, basically, any attempt... Bro has Ash. First time I get Ash is the Hard Rip Rise Fusion. Okay, that's unfortunate. Ah, I still can't summon because it wasn't... Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, well then in that case we just pass. What's the difference between pure and cider? Those sound interesting to me. So obviously every engine is like just a way to get more level 5 bodies. So with pure canine you'll be able to play more disruption, more hand traps and things like that. Whereas with Sidra you will be able to Xyz summon more frequently and more often. So if you're just playing like pure canine, usually you're only going to be making like 1, maybe 2 monsters. Whereas if you use an engine like Crystron, Vanquished Soul, or Cyber Dragons, you will almost immediately always have a at least 2, if not 3, rank 5s, which is usually going to be for Cyber Dragons it's going to be Infinity, and then also for Cyber Dragons it's going to be Infinity. It's going to be I get Ash twice. It's ridiculous. It's going to be Infinity, it's going to be Nash Knight, and it's going to be K9 number 17, the Ripper. Crystron also is very good at making, making Infinity. Whereas Vanquished Soul K9 is more focused on summoning Chaos number 104, Umbral Horror Masquerade, which lets them get a negate that rips a card from the opponent's hand. So the Vanquished Soul version of K9 is more focused on the hand-ripping aspect of K9. K9 can already hand-rip your opponent for 1, and Umbral Horror Masquerade makes it rip for 2. Lupus attacks directly. Cute. Pass. Okay. Alright, we have Rod Souls. I'll probably do the Cyber Dragon version then. Okay, hold on. I don't know if anyone has made Sidra Vanquished Soul on MDM yet. Let me see if I have a list for you. There is one Vanquished Soul K9 list currently at Master. Here you go. Hope that helps. Alright, the opponent summoned Fire Attacker. Fire Attacker is obviously going to let them draw 2 and discard 1. This is what the Vanquished Soul version does. They play a lot of extra fire monsters so that they can use their effects. Thank you, you're welcome. Thank you so much for coming to my streams. I hope you enjoy the deck. It is probably one of the best ways to play Xyz right now. Ooh, he discarded Jiaolong. What is his hand that Jiaolong is his discard? That's scary, actually. Alright. Well, we will pitch the Magician Souls and pitch the Dark Magician to revive it. We are now activating a card effect in the hand, which means that our opponent can now summon Izuna. Ghost Bell. Ah, that is unfortunate. And the opponent can also Holly Sue, revealing Mad Love. Okay, that is fine. Just one card left in the hand then. If the last card in their hand is an Earth monster, then they will be able to take control of my Magician's Rod. Gonna activate Soul Servant now. Ah, Lupus can now Exceed summon because he has 2 5s. So this is the part that's crazy. Oh, okay. He is gonna summon a. He has so his last card in hand. Oh, he had another Jiaolong. Well, that's just unlikely. Holy crap. Okay. All right. So he's gonna summon a Jiaolong from the deck, and then he's gonna Exceed summon as well. Or I'm sorry, no. He's not gonna summon a Jiaolong. He's gonna summon a non-psychic Vanquish Soul monster. Probably not Caesar, since Caesar requires a Earth monster in hand, but probably there's Ripper. That's really bad for us. Alright, he summons Razen in the Link Zone. That is very unfortunate. He gets to add another Vanquish Soul monster from his deck to his hand. Alright, so if I summon a monster to the extra monster zone, he can destroy it. Activate Soul Servant's effect. We get to draw our Gaze of Timaeus. Okay. Gaze of Timaeus' effect. We target the Dark Magician. What is our best option here? Alright, the opponent is going to activate Vanquish Soul Razen's effect. But Dragoon can't be destroyed by card effects, so we have successfully baited him. Alright. Activate Dragoon's effect. Destroy Ripper. Opponent takes 23. Time to Link Summon. I'll make you regret wasting your effect. Verte. Oh no. That's right. I actually had an insane play, but I forgot that I opened my Red Eyes Fusion. I was gonna triple destroy and then attack his monster for game. Oh! If only we didn't brick chat. That would have been amazing. You guys would have all been like, holy crap, he's the best player ever. $50 cards in deck and I opened Red Eye Fusion. Never lucky. Alright, we got Droll and Ash. Opponent's going to, yeah, no. No. No, Quick Launch is going to get ashed, actually. Normal summon Silver Rocket Dragon. Okay. Link summon. Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon effect. Add the Boot Sector launch. Troll. Activate the field spell. Field spell, special summon up to 2 rocket monsters from hand. Tracer. Tracer, pop a card. Is this rocket loader? Bro should have destroyed his striker dragon so that he could just go into Is this Dispater? Yes, it looks like it is Dispater. Dispater with no monsters banished. Okay. Alright, well, we activate Shining Sark. Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. Dark Magician Girl, the Magician's Apprentice. Effect. Effect Veiler. Okay. Zero banished cards right now. I have to be careful, though. Diabellstar the Black Witch. So I summon the Dark Magician of Destruction. I can activate the effect, but I now have banished a monster, so his Dispater can just negate the effect, which is very frustrating. Yep. Alright, Deception, Tribute the Dark Magician. Ash. Unfortunate. Well. Gaze of Timaeus. When in doubt, whip it out, chat. Surely he doesn't have an out to this. Oh my god, he top decked loader! That's crazy! Okay. There's no way he plays more than one boot sector launch, though, was the thing. That's right. It would be a one-card combo if he still had the boot sector launch in his deck. 1903, whoever just subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Alright, he adds 2 rocket monsters. He can summon the rocket detonator and go into a Link 2. But he is dark locked. So there's no seals here. Delingerous, let's go. GG. Okay, this is a hand that does nothing. Never mind, Miasma Necromancer is insane. Alright, Dark Magician of Destruction. Grab the Soul Servant. Activate Soul Servants. Draw 2. Okay. Chorozo. Baron. Gaze of Timaeus. Master of Chaos, target the Chorozo. Synchro into Crimson Dragon. Literally none of this locks you. It's so great. Dispater. Bring back the Dark Magician. Baron, destroy Dark Magician. Dark Magician comes back. Pass. My opponent's turn, they draw. Gaze of Timaeus. Another Dragoon. This is basically 3 Dragoons, chat. Like, we just have one. Barone is just like Red Eye's Dark Dragoon girl. That's what she is. Opponent's going to activate Mound of the Bound Creator. It's Time Lords. That is not fun. I don't think it really matters because those cards can't be destroyed anyway. So there's literally no benefit. Oh, they can't be targeted. Okay, yeah, I do want them to be able to be targeted. Alright, whatever, we'll just negate again. Alright, how do we get rid of Time Lords in this deck? I don't really see an option. Bro is going to deal 3,000. Alright, yeah, we'll negate, with Barone. My turn. Okay, this one is the one that's going to get banished at the end of this turn. So we will go ahead and we will banish it now ourselves. Okay, so we can... If we have a light monster, we can win. But I don't think there are any light monsters in my graveyard. No, there are not. I would have to Timaeus and then also I would have to like Timaeus twice, essentially. Okay, hold on. Prep. Grab IOC. IOC get Rod. Oh, both gazes are in my graveyard. So I can't gaze twice. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, whatever. Set pass. We beat the Time Lords with the Chirozzo. It'll be alright. Goodbye. Special summon Time Maiden. Okay. Time Maiden tributed for Raffion the Time Lord. Okay. Raffion attacks. Chirozzo's effect. I don't... Since I didn't gain any attack points, I can't return it to the hand. That's really unfortunate. But we can at least make sure that it doesn't do anything. Alright. We pass. He shuffles back. Eventually, he will not draw a Time Lord. What is he going to do? He is on a clock of I have to draw a Time Lord every round, and every time he attacks with a Time Lord, we just negate the attack with Chirozzo. So it's the same thing as what's his name? Yusei using the Scrap Iron Scarecrow strategy. Opponent normal summons Lazion the Time Lord. Okay. Battle. Lazion attacks. Chirozzo negates it. Cool. Yo, how's the climb going today? I mean, we're not really climbing all that much. We're winning almost every game. We've lost one game, but it takes a minute. What is the fusion monster on the left? This is Magistus Chirozzo, and this card is hard carrying us in this game because its effect is once per turn when a monster declares an attack, you can negate the attack. So we're stopping the Time Lords in their tracks while we wait for them to not draw a Time Lord. Back in the deck you go. Huge shout out to Icy, ladies and gentlemen. If you are not already subscribed to Dueling Unlocked, you should definitely subscribe to him. He just got done streaming. He streams a lot as well. He streams duelings. Uh-oh. That's my Dragoon. I did not consent to this. Bro did not get a kaiju. So this is our turn. This is our chance. Activate the Gaze of Timaeus. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Diabel Star the Black Witch to give us a little bit of extra push power. Let's knock him out. Another one? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You think I'm ever out of Dragoons? Dragoon just chills. Dragoon's just here. What is the code for the craftable SRs? I'm so glad you asked that question, Goldmine. So if you want to craft SRs, it's 7MK9YGN. Alright, we are going second. Draw phase, Mulcharmy Fualos. Get wrecked. Opponent's going to Ash Blossom our Fualos. Sad but expected. They are now down to 4 cards. We have Ghost Bell and we have Imperm to stop their other plays. I was going to activate Branded Fusion right off the bat. Albion the Branded Dragon. Albion the Branded Dragon's effect. Chain link the Dracotail Phyruxel. We will Imperm the Albion. Phyruxel's effect, we set a trap. Set the horn, okay. Normal summon Lucius, Lucius effect. Grab Phibina. Phibina's effect, discard her. Hide your treasure, the dragon has been let loose. Level 8, Dracotail Artalion! Artalion's effect. Return Fallen of Albaz to his hand. Interesting choice. Pan's effect. And Lucius's effect. So the opponent can now set all 3 Dracotail traps. Set the key to. Never mind, he's setting a spell card. Set the flame. Add Fallen of Albaz back to hand. I was going to activate Rahu Dracotail. Fuse the Fallen of Albaz in the hand. Dracotail Gulamel. Okay. Activate the effect. Set another Rahu. Activate Key 2. Add Malulu. Okay. I was gonna try and put Phimina back in his or no, Fruxel back at the graveyard. Well, Fruxel's fine. He doesn't have... He's already normal summon, so I don't care about that. Okay, my turn. Alright, we activate the Hallowed Azumina. He's gonna activate Flame. We Ghost Spell that. Then we activate Wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils as a Chain Link 3. Or Chain Link 4, I mean. Alright, we add Diabellstar the Black Witch from our deck to our hand. Special summon Mu Raciliago. Mu Raciliago's effect. Opponent's gonna activate Dracotail Horn. Unfortunately, Dracotail Horn only works on monsters that are in attack position. He's going to have to return his Albion the Branded Dragon to his hand. But that does allow him to activate Gulamel's effect. Target a monster the opponent controls and destroy it. Unfortunately for my opponent, I didn't care if this monster stayed on the field or not, because I can use its effect from the graveyard as well. The opponent does get to draw a card, though. Alright, we add Deception and Sinful Spoils from our deck to our hand. I activate the Hallowed Azumina's effect. I target my my monster card and add it back to the hand. The last card he set was Rahu, wasn't it? Yeah, he set Rahu. So this isn't even a live card. So he's used everything. Oh, he's dead. Let's go. Activates Shining Sarcophagus. He's drawn one card. That could be a hand trap. It seems like it is. But I'm not too worried about it. Alright, we activate Deception and the Sinful Spoils. And then we activate the Hallowed Azumina. Summon Azumina Ilia Silva. He drew Phimina! Bro drew one card and it was Phimina! Absolutely not. I got an Omni. Dracotail players, man, for real. Ridiculous. Okay. Alright, so we pitch the Shining Sark, summon the Diabellstar the Black Witch. Diabellstar effect. We can set the Deception and the Sinful Spoils face down. Now we summon Dark Magician of Destruction. Dark Magician of Destruction, grab the Magician's Rod. Normal summon Magician's Rod effect. Grab Gaze. Pitch the Soul Servant from the hand, special summon the Dark Magician Girl. Dark Magician Girl effect, we draw the Shining Sark, which we can use for our discard. Now we banish the Soul Servant from the graveyard to draw 2 cards. Very helpful. One of those is Dark Magician, that's okay. Synchro into Barone. Activate the Gaze of Timaeus. Special summon Master of Chaos. Master of Chaos. Target the Shirozo. Link into Verte Anaconda. Verte Anaconda. Give us the full power Dark Dragoon. Dragoon destroy the Artalion. 3,000. Pan's effect. Alright, we'll Dragoon that. Dragoon's effect. We destroy the Gulamel. 28. GG. Bro has a Dark Magician mate and thought he could tango with the best deck with his meta nonsense Draco Tail branded. Meh. What is this, December? Come on now, get with the times. Oh, it's Alistair the Invoker. Nice mate. Alright, let's activate Prep to bait. IOC? Okay. Diabell Star of the Black Witch. Diabell Star of the Black Witch's effect. Fuwalos. One has Purge. Okay. Is this Nib? Okay. He lets Dragoon resolve. He draws another card. He's at 6 cards now. About to be 7. Step 1. We will Deception of Sinful Spoils to tribute our Verte Anaconda so that we don't take any damage. Grab Hallowed Azamina. And Pastor. Oh, it is Nibiru. He does have Nibiru in his hand. I wonder why he didn't use it. Or maybe it's like a canine card. Yummy, okay. Normal summon the Lollipo Yummy. Link summon Yummy Snatchy. Not using the effect so I can't destroy it with Dragoon. Smart. Special summon the Cookie Yummy. Why is he using the effect? That's weird. Okay, well he's gonna synchro summon as an effect. Sure, go ahead. Cupsy Yummy Way. Cupsy Yummy Way. Draw? No. Cupsy Yummy Way secondary effect? No. Alright, his monster's not destroyed, but neither of the effects resolved. He has 5 cards left in hand. I have no ways to... Yep. I was about to say, I have no way to interrupt him, but... Yeah, let's go. Alright, we activate the Hallowed Azamina. Flawless. Sure. You can draw a card. Alright, we take him down to 3,000. One is going to activate Yummy Amusement a Croaky. If a face-up monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one yummy monster from your deck. Alright, you know what? That is annoying, but it's not worth wasting a negate on. Alright, there's a cookie yummy. First Snatchy is already gone. Let's see about the Sneckit. There it is. Battle. Attack. Take 24. Give up. Cool. So you guys can see this is not a meme. Like, I am going up against K9, Yummy, Draco Tail, and I am winning. These are not childish decks that I'm going up against. Dragoon is still a good boss monster. Sorry, both Goldmine, both Galaxy Eyes packs giving me URs. My deck never lets me down. What? What's the second Galaxy Eyes pack? I know Nebula Cyclone. What's the other one? What are you talking about? Oh, the Tachyon pack. That's right. I forgot about that. Alright, we're up to 2,154. Sadly, we need 3,000 gems to get the anniversary bundle. Which we need 3,000 gems to get the anniversary bundle. Oh my god. How much news do they want? Oh my god, these guys are so annoying. This one? No, that's the fourth one. There. Alright. We need 3,000 gems to re-get this bundle. Alright. So we will get this bundle. We will have the Dark Magician field. We will have the Dark Magician cards. We'll have the Dark Magician like case. And we'll have the Alt Art Dark Magician. So that is coming. That's going to be the next thing we do. I'm going to go ahead and stop for now. I appreciate you guys coming to the stream. I already had streamed once today, and then I also made a deck guide video, so you guys already have content that you can watch. I need to go ahead and eat, so I'll see you guys later. My name is Serafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you with me.